Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is David from Team Rubalcava Network. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys, for another episode. And today we get to talk about Hawk. Yeah, I think a lot of people, if not everybody, has come to really like this character. And I'm going to tell you, before we dig a little bit deeper into him, I think the reason why people, especially myself, I think that it's cool to watch somebody transform. And I think everybody in their life at some moment has felt like, hey, the life's taking a dump on me, nothing's going my way, and continue to feel like you're helpless, and that people continue to like pick on you. And so I think Hawk has become like every person that's ever struggled in life and didn't know how to change their circumstances. I think Hawk just became their hero because he is a badass, man. And like to watch his characters, it's not even gradual. It's like this like overnight change of where he clearly just made a choice. You know what? I'm not going to let people pick on me. I'm not going to let people make fun of me. Like, I'm just going to kind of, turn the light switch on, and I'm going to learn how to kick some butt, and whoever gets in my way is going to go down. And I think that's what's so cool about his character, is that I think so many of us feel like that at some stage in our life, that, man, I wish we could just say, screw that, F that. We're going to go do this, and whoever gets in my way, you're gonna regret it, right? And so to see that shift in him has been a really cool thing. So let me tell you some things and some observations that I made on him. Very early on, you can tell how tough it was for him to feel so little, so small, so picked on. I remember the scene that they were talking about. It was in either the classroom or even in the lunchroom, I don't know, where one of the teachers was talking about that one of the parents called in to talk about that their child was crying. Man, I just really felt so bad for him. And it's like he has like that gentle, especially in the beginning, that gentle kind of soul that just kind of doesn't want to make waves, he just kind of like sunk into his own skin. And it was kind of like sad to watch that, right? So when you see his morph into Hawk, it's like, whoa, like completely shift 180, completely different person. And it was cool to see. So let me tell you that on the flip side, what I think may eventually cause some problems from him. And I think that, from not having, that kind of attention, or constantly being, just kind of, I don't want to say neglected, but like people just didn't pay attention to him. He just was unseen, I guess is the best way. He just kind of was there, but nobody would pay attention to him. To having all this attention now, there could be a downside to that. And I don't know if his character's mature enough, and I'm going to tell you why. There was moments where you can kind of see that he went all the way far to the right end, especially with No Mercy. And you can see that it's changed him, where he feels like, there's no rules that can be broken, that he'll get caught, or there's no consequence for whatever he does up until this point. And so it's interesting to see how the character has gone way far right. But you know what? I think that's kind of cool. I don't know where it's going to go with him. I do think that there's going to be some issues down the road where that's going to come back. And I think with every character that I've ever seen, and just kind of in real life, people that have made that huge swing to the right, don't always treat people correctly after that, and it's almost like they forgot what it's like to be on the other side, as the nerd or as the dork, and have a tendency to kind of start mistreating people. So I think that's going to happen in this, as his anger and like all that pent up anger continues to kind of boil to the surface, and he's going to put it out in front of anyone that gets in his way. So I'm expecting in season 2 that at some point there's going to be conflict outside the ring. He's going to get into fights. He's going to get into suspended from school, and there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen, I think, to that character. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if he'll ever come back. I kind of see him as the one that really, truly embraced the old Cobra Kai. Even though Johnny taught him that, but he really reminds me of the old Cobra Kai, where it's just like no mercy, no rules, and you're just going to live and die by your sword. And I think at some point, somebody's going to humble him back down, and it's going to be a hard one for him. But I hate to say it, but I really enjoy this character. I hope that he kind of levels out, but he more than likely he's not. He's going to go down that path of the old Cobra Kai. And, depending on some of these other new characters that are coming in, or Kreese, or, who, may come back into the picture or is coming back into the picture, I could see him becoming one of his pupils, where Johnny's going to kind of like, that's not where I want to go with the dojo. But I could see Hawk embracing that kind of culture right now. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens to him down the road. It's kind of cool to see, the nerd get the chick and all that stuff too, and everyone's kind of rooting for him. So it's really cool to watch his transformation. But I definitely think that at some point the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath him, and he's going to be forced to deal with being humbled back down to where he came from. And I don't think that's going to end well. I don't think he's going to revert back to who we knew he was before we called him Hawk, before he got that nickname. So tell me what you guys think. I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I'm hoping that he kind of levels off and has that chip on his shoulder, kind of disappears, but I just don't see it happening. I really think that in next season, he is going to be the one that's just going to dominate in the All Valley. Probably get disqualified again, just for not being able to keep his cool. And I can also see him becoming a piece of the conflict with Robby as well, on Miguel's behalf. So I'm looking forward to him kind of being part of that dynamic between Robby and Miguel, and being kind of the friend that pushes things over the edge and stirs up conflict, and probably trashes the dojo, Miyagi-Do dojo. I could see him doing some stuff like that too. So let me know what you guys think. I'm excited, and we probably have a couple more episodes that will finish off with some of the characters, and then let me know what you think, you guys. But I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for all the support. I know it's been hard to kind of stay on top of getting videos out every week, so I appreciate you guys being patient. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen next season, just like you are. So tell me what you think about Hawk. Tell me where you think he's going to be going. Leave the comments below, and let's see what happens. All right, guys? So let's stay tuned, and I will see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.